Hi, House Hunters casting crew. My name is Catherine McNamara, and I am a realtor for Zeitlin Sotheby's International Realty in Middle Tennessee, primarily Nashville, but within an hour and a half outside of Nashville as well. We are here today at a farm in Brentwood. I wanted to give you a little bit of details about my clients, Maggie and Zach, who currently live in Brentwood, and they have a young daughter who they are wanting to move to a larger home in Bellevue to be closer to their parents as well as their grandmother. And what makes this search extra fun for me as a realtor is Maggie is actually my cousin. So it's really fun being able to work with her. And I am very close friends with her. Maggie and Zach got married in the past month, and I was actually a bridesmaid in their wedding. So it's a lot of fun, and it definitely is interesting seeing their take on different homes close to their parents and where they grew up. So as we've been looking at homes, one of the main things they wanted is they wanted over 2,000 square feet, and they really wanted a bonus room for their daughter Evie, and they wanted to be able to have some sort of yard for their dog Paisley, so it was easy to let him out and bring him back in. As we were looking at different homes, it became apparent too that another big factor was a safe neighborhood, preferably not all the houses looking the same. As we were looking through them, Maggie kept mentioning that she wanted something with a homey feel, so not necessarily cookie cutter. Some of the finishes, Zach tended to like more modern finishes, and Maggie tended to like more traditional. So in the end, though, they both were very positive about every home we entered, almost to where it made it harder because we would go in a complete fixer-upper, and Maggie would say she could envision their family there, even though some things were in dire need of replacement. She was almost too positive about everything. When they have a very small daughter, they really don't have time right now to be fixing a lot besides maybe paint colors in the house. So the house that we ended up finding for them, crazy enough, it's in the same neighborhood as my grandmother, about 2 blocks away. So Maggie was very excited, and Maggie actually grew up in this neighborhood. Zach agreed. The neighborhood was everything they could want and more. It was the school zone they were looking for. It had a nice front yard, a big porch on the front. That was really a selling feature. It had great curb appeal. When you walk inside, there's nice hardwood floors, and the kitchen was not as open to the rest of the living room as they would have liked that they saw in a few other homes. But in the end, they discussed, years down the road, they could knock down a wall and make it more open, but it definitely, the layout was good enough for them for a while. This house also had a giant bonus room separated kind of from everything else in the house, which should be really nice for a growing family. They can kind of hide all their toys in one room and then still have a great spot for entertaining our very large family and all of their friends. And so that was a lot of fun taking a look around Bellevue with them, and I'm very excited for them. I'll go ahead and give you guys a tour of this space right here. This is actually a farmhouse in Brentwood, very close to shopping and everything. It's actually in a normal neighborhood, but this lot happens to have 5.5 acres. So as you can see, there are some horses back there, which is really fun about this one. And I will go ahead and take you guys inside. So we're going in the back door right now. I wanted to show you all this room because this room was completely redone just in 2017, January of 2017. So this room is awesome because it used to be 3 rooms. There used to be a bunch of walls in here, and the owner simply took down the walls, made sure they weren't load-bearing, replaced the floors, all the lighting, everything you see. So this is kind of the open floor plan a lot of clients are wanting nowadays. You can see over here, we have the plantation shutters that are very popular. We have custom cabinetry. There's a nice granite, and then you can see there's all KitchenAid matching stainless steel appliances and a nice range. And so this is kind of a lot of clients nowadays, I hear them talking, they like the grays and the white tones. And then they like the open feel into a living room. So here's kind of a nice open feel. And as you can see, this home actually doesn't have a true formal dining room. It just has a little eat-in area over here. And you can see as we're walking around that it connects to the living room with a nice fireplace. There's a barn door that a lot of people really like, and this one actually leads to a laundry room through that doorway. So this house is a really cute farmhouse, has a lot of creative touches, and a lot of good feedback from this one. And as you can see out the window, you can see the barn, which is a really fun one and a big selling feature for this home. But thank you guys so much for the time and consideration. I think it would be a lot of fun to be on House Hunters. We really appreciate it. So I will talk to you guys hopefully soon. And I know Maggie and Zach are very excited about this process as well. Thanks so much. Bye.